Today the Natural Waterscapes Canoe is put in at Beech Creek in the town of Beech Creek. As you look at Beech Creek, it really looks like a really nice creek. You don't realize that there's no life underwater. You look around and it's great scenery. And here at the town of Beech Creek, you don't really see any signs of any AMD or discoloration. But when you look close at the water of Beech Creek, there's no fish in here. There's no macros. And watching Beech Creek, you don't see any signs of any river birds or any creekside birds like kingfisher, green herons, blue herons, eagles. Today we'll be taking a short ride to meet up with Bald Eagle Creek. And down at Bald Eagle Creek, it's completely different. There's lots of eagles, lots of herons, lots of fish, lots of macros. So it's going to be interesting to go from like almost a no-life creek to a prestige creek like Bald Eagle Creek that flows out of Sayers Lake. So no signs of any macros under these rocks, but I pulled this one out because it has some kind of a green growth on the rock, and in the winter we didn't see these, and the rocks were somewhat clear and you could see snail trails on some of the rocks. And then as spring and summer come, they get filled with this silt, but also some greenery growing on it. It's almost like a moss, but so it's good to see that life is here in Beech Creek. It's not the life that we hoping to see. And just upstream there was signs of a nest or two. It looked like there was crayfish that built a little structure under a rock, or maybe some sort of a darter or a minnow fish. Didn't see the life directly, but 2 or 3 signs that something was here in Beech Creek and built like a little structure. It was cleaned out some rocks and gravel just below a little cave underneath a rock about this size. And so the first cased caddy from today, it's on the shallows of Beech Creek.
Oh, that's good.
And so to back up my talking about seeing cased caddies earlier in the year, there's at least one cased caddy in Beech Creek. Here is another cased caddy, not too far from the first one I saw. What a good looking creek.
So weird seeing the color different.
In addition to the caddisfly, there is a lot of surface creatures. So we're seeing water beetles, water spiders, and that's a kingfisher behind us.
Yay, kingfisher!
But we are also kind of paralleling Bald Eagle Creek. So I would expect to hear some more birds as we get closer to Bald Eagle Creek. But that's pretty cool that we heard that kingfisher right there. I don't have the Middle Susquehanna Riverkeeper bird net unit with me today, so we are not going to be able to get a good idea of what birds we're listening to unless we get the phone app. And you can get BirdNet on your phone if you're interested in downloading that app. It's called BirdNet, and you can record the vocals you'll hear, and you can highlight the vocals on the graph and ask it to identify what birds it's hearing. We come to our first somewhat obstacle. Missy is okay.
I'm okay.
We're in Beech Creek still, and we have these trees across the whole creek here. And I'll flip the camera around so you can see where we came from. And we walk in a canoe down and under a few trees. And so now we're going to go under one more tree, but it's a little bit deeper here. And so we will likely be getting mostly swimming through this part here. But hopefully the canoe will be able to squeeze under that passage there. And Missy is working her way around these trees.
There's another tree behind here. I'm trying to go over.
Come across our first signs of fish, and we have some really small minnows surrounding the canoe. They're still at Beech Creek. Getting closer to Bald Eagle, and we did hear a kingfisher back a few hundred yards. Saw my first fish.
Where?
In the water.
Well, duh. Where? I'm like.
In the water. In the water. I saw a fish in the water.
I hope so. Can't see that. That's so muddy. I don't like muddy water. I want the clear water.
So Bald Eagle Creek now, and the clarity has changed drastically. Now it's lots of murk to the water, lots more sediment. It's not the clean water like Beech Creek is. And right away we noticed more flies. I saw the first fish just back there. And what a difference in bird sound too. Holy cow. The birds just picked up all of a sudden. And so now we just need to catch a fish and see what they look like in Bald Eagle Creek. So Missy hooked into a trout. Looks like a brown trout.
My first trout.
Missy's first trout. And so now we get to have fun and watch Missy unhook a brown trout for the first time ever.
I know it's good.
Looked like a fall fish nest there.
Really? Hey, right here. There's one right here. Is this a fall fish nest? Right here. His mouth is so tiny. Hi, mister.
And so the rule now is if you don't take off your own fish, you don't get a picture with it. So I'm probably going to unhook this and steal a picture
No, you're not. I want to try.
from Missy's.
I want to try, but his mouth is so tiny. I'm not.
Okay, so
Grab
you
him?
can grab them, but don't squeeze them. You want to grab them nice and gentle. And there's only one hook on there.
Yeah. Okay. Baby, I feel so sorry for him.
Yeah, let him go.
Bye, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Did you squeeze him pretty good?
No. It's alright. Here they come.
When you get his tail good, you put your other hand under his mouth.
Like right here?
Yeah. Pull him up closer so we get your face in.
Damn it. He gone. Did you get him at all?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we're on Bald Eagle Creek. Missy just caught a brown trout. Well, I tried to show her how to hold a big brown trout for the first time. It flopped out of her hands, but I think we did get one picture. But now the brown trout is just here in the water for us. And I'm going to show Missy and all of you watching how to reach down in and grab a brown trout properly as if it were in the net. And what you want to do is sometimes you can use 2 fingers or all 4 of your fingers and get around the back tail, and then bring the tail out first and gently hold your hand under its mouth and under the gills. And if you do it right, you're just using the edge of your fingers, so a lot of the fish turns up on the picture. And this fish is not in the net, but it's here in a safe spot on the creek. It's been recovering for maybe 5 or 10 minutes now, and I'm going to reach down in and try and grab it and show Missy how to properly hold a big brown trout.
You almost. Oh, shoot. Now, did you lose him again?
And that's almost how to hold big brown trout. And our secret to catching big brown trout like this is to start your day off, clean up some litter, do something positive for the environment. It makes for a much better environment and longer lasting fish, and that helps you catch bigger fish at the end of the day.